Hello, welcome back. So after playing a few hours and looking at the mechanics, I think I saw what the problem is with my playstyle. You basically have to get all of the first upgrades in order to unlock more slots for the mates and the specialist. As for the sea monsters, well, I guess we can have this one, which means the Kraken will deal a little more damage. And it will use less Abyssal Ether, which doesn't really change that much. But then again, we don't really have a lot of things to spend the glass on. I don't want to spend it on healing, so might as well spend it on that. Equipment, well, depends. The problem with the equipment is that they're very situational. For example, 45 Galley gives the cook free HP, but -1 movement. And -1 movement is something you cannot really play around with. You always have to choose mobility and health if possible. And over here, the cannons, they're not really an upgrade because the Shipbreaker, as you can see, can only target a module. The Deck Sweeper cannot fire in the first zone, which means you don't use your entire 3 points in the first zone. And the Volley Gun, well, it's 0 to 4 damage, so I will only replace the smallest gun, which was the starter one. And over here, yeah, it's going to take a lot of blueprints to unlock some of this stuff, but probably I should really go for the command point. And the starting cannon capacity, because some of these things are kind of like the key to success. You have the cannon breaker, which can fire at the cannons only, but it's only one point cost. Light cannon, which is a little better, and then the volley gun, which is 0 to 4, which might be a very dangerous thing if we have a lot of bad luck. 3 command points, 50 gold. As for the crew, well, I am enjoying I'm enjoying these guys too much. The cooks are the best, and then the grappler, so we need 2 cooks and a grappler. As for what they should have, well, I guess it's a bit of a stretch, but Believer is a very good thing because it gives them some mobility. Or River, because River gives them more survivability, so I guess it depends on what you like, but keep in mind that some of these things will end the turn and some of these things will just be on cooldown. But that's something I didn't realize the first time I was playing. Also for the grapplers, well, I guess Strongman and Cutthroat are pretty nice because this should give him 1 damage bonus and movement. Damage 1 and 3, and this will be damage 2 and 3, which will make him so much stronger. Wrestle, let's wrestle. As for this guy over here, well, I guess applies -1 water means they take 1 extra damage from every attack, but that's kind of hard to set up. I probably want to go for the extra movement at some point, but yeah, go for the combat medic. Cook combat medic is so good in the beginning because 3 points healing. And also they get armor later, so combat medic believer, yeah, this is so nice. Okay, so let's look at this guy. So the combat medic, well, I guess I really want the tough to end the turn, and that's what I don't like. Because that means you do a lot more damage next time, whatever. Extra health is always good. Removes bleeding, blight, and stun. I haven't encountered enemies that do bleeding, blight, or stun until this point, but it will heal 5, and I don't think we need to heal 5. If we need to heal 5, we're probably already dead. Bite. Bite sounds nice, and then we'll have access to more HP even. So remember that the captain can also level up, but he needs quite a lot of experience. So they need 5,000 for the next level. He needs 7,500. So that means he needs 50% more experience to level up. Well, I just choose this one to retaliate against enemies, and also over here more HP and movement, which will be amazing. The other things says they end the turn, so I'll not even look at them for now. And this is kind of my lineup. They're a bit beaten up, but they'll be okay. We can finally finish the Glass Trader pass. Story mission. So yeah, this is kind of like a little bit of a tips and tricks in the beginning on how you should do. I mean, I played about 2 hours of random missions, so the story mission should be done only after you farm a little bit and you have characters that are level 4. Play. Skin ring. Oh wow. Why is that ring so powerful? Anything that adds regeneration is amazing because he has 10 HP. 3 movement and 2 regeneration because and 1 retaliate. As of this thing, we have to protect the barrel very closely. Now, as for your selected route, well, you mostly want to have. I'll show you what you will get. The belt is not that good, Berserker Girdle is not that good because you take more damage. It might be usable on my main character, but not worth the risk. So, Stockworks or Bazaar. I prefer the Bazaar because I can buy items, but I don't have a lot of money. So I have to go for the Elite Encounter. I would like to go for the Arsenal as well, but it's so late. Arsenal or Bazaar. Well, I guess we'll take the damage and then we'll go for the Merchant Fortress. Yeah. So, let's just go for the plunder chest.
Mr. Wilkes.
You have to base your decision on how much you can handle and how much you need for the final fight. This is not so bad in the beginning, because you don't have cannons.
Fire! Reload! I'm not done with this lot. Ready? Fire!
Oh wow, that was horrible for them.
Fire! Shove our ball down their throats!
I guess that cannon break is a bit useless now.
Cannon crew, give them a round!
Oh, that 0 damage is annoying. Yeah, so that's kind of like the best cannon setup I could find, sadly, and as you can see, it's not really ideal either. The grapple seems to be in a very good mood. I kind of keep confusing them, which is they mostly do the same thing, so...
What? Me? Worried? Sounds like fun!
Oops.
Here it comes!
You can push enemies so easy into the water, but for the forts you don't need that. You need a lot of damage, like these guys.
Bastard! Let's stir
So let's test something. Jump.
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah, that's great. Even though they retaliate, it's just a flesh wound.
Oi! I got extra salt in me stew.
What?
I'll be there.
Cap speed. But let's have a weapon, but yeah, I guess it just doesn't like to use it.
Run that by me once more? Let's have a gander at your inside.
It's time to end this fight. Oh, he can use the bite every turn?
You think it's best?
I thought he had the cooldown, but no.
But you are a noble.
Okay, delivery is so much fun. He basically deals free damage to a standing enemy. Okay. I don't really need a lot of gold either, because if you know how to play the game, this is already overrated. So I'm a bit overpowered for this stage of the game on this difficulty. But I'll attempt to finish the story missions without much. Wait, what? No. That's not worth it at all. The Dockworks will sell you more things. The Bazaar is only items for characters. The Dockworks is for ship items.
We could use some provisions.
But if you do the extortion, that means you'll get stuff for your ship. Yeah, stand out of sharpness. Would be nice. Bobby emblem. The mates would be so strong with that one. You can have one extra crew when we board them. No, like this one. Just having an extra body on the field is so much more useful because you can have a mate that basically does nothing except take damage. I guess they have different maps. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder. Plus, the enemies are also in a randomized variant over here. Oh, they put the ropes behind that guy. That's annoying. So Little John is the cannibal.
Let's away.
We cannot really fight our way out because those gunners will shoot us until we get bored of them. Usually have a rope that is close to you, but I guess
Devilry
that
beckons.
really hates me. But since our captain has so much movement, he can do this, which
What
does
you bring
exactly
the crew
nothing.
for? Shouldn't you want to delegate a bit?
Okay, that did exactly nothing.
Good plan.
Well, I guess we'll negate some damage.
Say the word. Need a pinch of salt. Who's for the chopper?
I don't want to be in line with the guns. Okay, this was horrible, but we just need to advance.
Crawl back to the sea that spawned you.
As good as dead.
You throw the finest soirees, Cutter.
Well, little Johnny
Come
can
here.
probably
I
kill
saved
one
your
pawn
slice.
with the help of another crew member.
How? They're not human. How could we hope to?
Ah, and I'll need another turn for this. Well, I don't want to attack this guy because he'll just hurt little Johnny.
Got my ear.
Even if I do the damage, he'll still
Alright.
heal. So I guess
I
it's just
heard
better to heal. Also, this heals you for 1 point, which I didn't realize.
Enough, Shiv. I'm working on it.
Okay, that's good.
I could use some patching up.
Victory is within our sights.
They push them into the waters, the monsters. They can do that. Oh, I guess getting shot pushes you into the water.
Kick 'em in the cockles!
It was unbelievably annoying. Okay, so this one is much harder than I imagined. I got one more wound. Oh well, I guess we need to rest after a raid. Stuff like that will happen, I guess. Yeah, I guess I should have just put them away from the water, but I didn't realize the AI is smarter than that.
Prepare to engage.
What if I just do a raid and die? Does that count as resting for them? Maybe. The cannon breaker.
All crews, fire at will. Reload. Swiftly now.
Let's hear those cannons roar.
Okay, that was the easy part, I guess. What do we have?
Show 'em
Chances
our
with
balls,
that.
Mr. Wilkes.
45 cabins. Wait, what? So they had 2 fortified cabins.
Fire. Well done, crew.
Well done, yeah, you missed.
Ha! We'll cut 'em down piece by
Oh well. I guess as long as the captain he still has his entire HP pool, he will be okay. That was so annoying with the... Ooh, calm down, calm down. I think the developers should introduce more ways in the game itself to remove the wounds.
A fresh breeze coming in.
Swordfish. Otherwise it's going to be...
On the move. No, stalking prey. That's it.
No, just put them over there. I don't want to take any more chances.
It's only a limb.
It's only a limb. The cooks being able to deal 3 damage is massive, but...
Who was a hug?
I guess if they get thrown in the water, it doesn't matter that they can heal each other and they are better tanks than anything else. I guess the extra crew member arrives after the first round, which I guess it's fair. Little Johnny Cannibal.
My turn. Ready?
I think they all get the same
I'm
amount
with
of
you, sir.
experience. Okay, use the rope. They should kill one of them.
What a step! You better keep your distance.
Yeah, they're basically invincible at this point.
I still get chills watching your blade at work.
The -1 armor. Well, I guess the cooks cannot use this one just because they're a bit weak at the moment. I guess Rattlebones can use it. I guess it's not so bad because he deals more damage. Might not need it, we'll see.
Here's a fat prize.
Let's encounter. Yeah, I guess they really need to learn how to swim. These pirates need to learn. Swim. Well, that will only target my
Give 'em hell.
cannon, so I guess it's not so bad.
Gunners, ready another round.
Yeah, that 0 damage is going to get on my nerves very quickly.
Fire, you guild rats! Did I see the slack off?
Firing. Aye. Give me splinters and ruin.
Oh well, I guess that was
Cannons.
going to happen at some point.
Fire.
Make the sea turn red.
Okay, we got lucky that we destroyed the fortified cabins because they get -1 point of HP, but they have more damage.
What was that?
It's the monsters. Your connection to the goddess grows stronger.
Whatever. So I guess the encounter will be a very, very painful one for us. I need to take out the barrels. Yeah, this will be the kind of encounter that will end the run on this difficulty, but not for me.
Worried. What'll it be? Just say the word.
I guess I can chomp him,
I'll carve you like
then
a
use
hound.
that. Ah man, if he had more HP I could have used him in this role.
I've a mind to kill them all myself. Leave off.
Wake up, Cutter. You need it.
Cut cutter. This is the dagger finisher. Okay, so he's up, he's also up. Well, it's not ideal, but at least we destroyed both of the big guys at the same time.
Aye, Captain.
I can do it like this. Yeah. That extra meter really helped us. Now really needs
It'll
more
take more than that
damage.
to listen. I want you to have me treasure. I stashed it in.
I couldn't really do much about that, so I guess I should learn how to start the combat sometimes with only the maids, because, yeah,
Huzzah!
Let us get some booty.
if you start with your main crew, sometimes you just die. That was a nice skill.
Catch my breath.
Aye, sir.
Where did we go?
Don't hit the cannon on your way down. By the way, this is our ship, because it has the glass fingers on it, and this is the enemy ship. Okay, so we're left with a lot of enemies. Wow, this encounter for some weird reason was so much harder than the rest.
So strong.
You go
Yes,
there.
glorious
Hey.
flavour. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you just stand on top of him so he doesn't get shot.
Allow me to compose a symphony in your honor. I call this a
They can throw a bomb and
assets.
attack, which is the weird part, because sometimes
Not
they
sure
just
I like that smile.
sometimes they'll just throw the bomb and not attack, but I guess if they can, they'll throw the bomb and then move in for the kill. The bombs are not that strong, but if a lot of bombs explode near you, you'll definitely kill it.
You can't make me.
One last request.
So should I just finish the mission? Should I? I guess I don't really care about the maids since they will always regenerate full health. But they're kind of dug in over there. Look at their defensive position, it's flawless.
talking.
Yeah, I have to throw back the bombs.
Quiet, not now. What? No, I'm not talking to myself. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Let's go find some trouble, eh, Cutter?
That mate is not going to make it. I guess I can move him out of the way, which would help. Okay.
Delish.
He'll survive then.
Like I just stole off the captain's plate. That's a lot of blood.
Nice. Why now did he die? Oh, so this is only for the mates. They heal and they have one more movement point. Okay, that was so much harder than it was supposed to be. Well, you live and you learn.
Take us in, Mr. Wilkes.
Also, our characters will become much stronger after we buy some items. We can also repair the ship, but I want to see their items. Wood doll is amazing. Because it basically does 4 damage, but it ends the turn. But you can also just use it when... okay. 1 armor is great for our captain. It only has 1 use, so I guess I'll just buy the reinforced guard and then we'll repair the ship. Then we'll see what they have. Steadfast graves. Yeah, it's not worth it. Glass chest is not worth it. So sometimes it's not worth it to do that. It's just too dangerous. You might get a wound or something. Captain has healing and armor, which will make him almost immortal.
Brace for hell, mate.
Now the only problem will be
That's
how we
where
do the
we're
cannon
heading.
combat. So we don't care about the damage. This is what I did wrong the last episode. I actually cared about the cannons, but I should only attack the cannons if they are targeting my crew or something important on the ship. Otherwise, I don't really care. They'll attack something important. We need the regeneration.
It hurt. Fire, damn it!
Wow, they do a lot of damage, 4 to 6. Not prevent the damage unless we get super lucky. Oh, we got super lucky. So they can only target the crew, which is something you don't really want.
Fire! Make
On the
a
other hand,
beg
I
for
can
their
simply not use him in
miserable
combat
lives.
if he doesn't have enough HP. He's basically useless in combat at this point, sadly.
It's not good.
He's also quite useless in combat at this point. I guess we should... Well, he only has 1 chance, to be honest.
Huzzah! I commend you, Captain.
He managed to
Very
survive that.
fine, gunners. Very fine. Reload, and let's have some.
They won't get far without that.
We barely managed to squeeze through that
They're
horrible,
bringing out
horrible
the big guns.
attack.
I'll go brace the men.
That means this.
I like the confidence.
Oh, what? Nothing in the middle of an assault. What?
It's the same voice line as last time, so I'll not go through it. Now the problem over here is that they're kind of concentrated over here. I don't want to fight them head on, so I guess we'll have to go through here. Captain will be there. Yeah, this guy is so wounded. 8 points. I'm not sure if I should even bring him in. Because I'll just end up mostly hiding him. Also, we'll not get pushed into the water so easily.
hell!
And no use hanging about. Oi, got something cooking. I'll make it a point of pride, sir.
That was a bite, right? It was.
You don't pay enough for that, sir.
I guess it was not a bite. Yeah, let's just eliminate this entire row because this was also pretty important.
But I surrendered. Did you not hear me?
We should have screamed louder if you wanted to surrender. But is it worth using the
Who's
rope if
with
we have
me?
so much movement? I guess it's worth it. Okay, we need to control that area as well, and over here, I don't think there's any point in... might be a point to do this.
Shoving off, sir.
My father will hear of this!
Yeah, okay, it's not so bad, I guess.
Bulgarian scoundrel!
We made a lot of mistakes and we took a lot of damage to our crew members, but the Kraken basically carried us. We have also a lot more reinforcements left, so don't underestimate the crew.
I got extra salt in this stew.
That's a bomb over there.
I'm all for it. I'll have your guts for God.
Why doesn't... I guess I'm just playing too fast. There's a problem with the controls. I can't express it. I think sometimes when you press a button but you don't press it fast enough, it doesn't register the action. I'm pretty sure I chose the chomp action over there.
By a drunken wastrel. I shall just
We'll tank the damage.
filthy wretches.
Oh, we cannot tank the damage. Why was that the damage? Oh, because he hit the plant or something. Okay, whatever. We have a lot more crew available.
What's got you fired up?
That will not be enough to kill him.
Who taught you to fight?
Okay, that is done.
Come here. I saved you a slice.
They're pretty hard. I would say you need to learn a lot about the game if you're going to finish this mission. Because of your limited amount of soldiers.
I won't rest
And how hard
till
is it to
you're
shoot the
choking
barrel
in blood.
when they have regeneration?
It's not rebel until they know their place.
Who wants a good stabbing?
Go away now. Okay, so I take that back. The game is still very hard, even if you know what to do
Move your
perfectly.
feet.
Just say the word.
And it's going to take such a long time for him to get there.
Why do they always attack me?
We'll hammer you down till your mates avert their eyes.
You have the retaliation, which is amazing for this character.
Captain, a part of the treasure is a two-story statue of Blackbone himself, carved from unstable glass and clouds of noxious vapors. It's a most excellent likeness, sir.
We won't make it far if we hold that thing with us.
Should we leave it, Captain?
No, we've spilled our blood for this bounty. We won't be handing it right back to them. We'll bury the treasure on some nearby deserted island. After all, it's not about getting rich off Blackbone. It's about pissing him off.
Exactly, that's the right attitude. What a messy fight overall. I guess we got some bad luck and some good luck. Now let's look at the reward screen, because this is what I didn't understand. Basically what you do in the game gives you more stuff. Huh?
Full speed ahead, mates. We've got a flotilla of glass traders riding our wake, and they haven't come round to bargain.
Don't have to bury everything. So a glass or a plunder chest? Now, glass seems like it's mostly worthless unless you have a lot of it, so we'll choose the blueprint one. Oh wait, we have to fight again after we fight... That's not fair, I fought too hard already. Oh, it's an extraction fight. Well, let me see what we are up against. They have regeneration and more HP. You know what, I think I can just fight them off. Yeah, we don't need to run away. This is so much easier than the other
Cheer
one.
up, swabbies! We're about to win.
Sober up, Cutter.
You
Yeah, I
noble
think I
bastard!
made a little mistake in my assessment.
It's only a limb.
This should be more or less okay.
Take your lump.
Pass the rum. Who's for the chopper?
Eh,
Now here's a nice
mistakes were made. Little John will probably go down again, but he's a cannibal, and he frankly deserves it.
Thieves! Sorry, chum.
It's possible for them to kill my captain, so I guess it doesn't matter what happens here. Oh yeah, we also have the infinite reinforcements almost.
I feel invincible.
Don't you dare do that again! My father will hear of this!
I'll try to kill the bomber.
No! I beg you!
Put him in the fire. He will not die because no, I think he regenerates and then he burns, so that will not be enough to kill it.
I'll prove I'm
Yeah,
no
he regenerates and
craven.
then the burning takes effect. Well, I guess I like that.
You
Oh no, he goes
rapscallions
down.
presume too much!
I'll need to farm so many raids so they can get back on their feet.
Might I trouble you to sew it back on?
Yeah, whatever. I guess the gameplay has a problem with stuff like this because if they die a few times, if they die once or twice, they'll probably die a lot more times.
I'll follow instructions as long as you give them real slow.
No matter how much you try and keep them alive. The gun would it's the
One last
dagger
request,
and
if I may.
the bow.
Can I trouble you for a light?
Better get to it then.
Sure. Well, I guess the moral of the story is keep some HP in reserve because you'll fight another fight after that, and usually that's the end of a chapter. I guess they went a little bit
Oi! How about you go after someone else for a change?
crazy with this one.
Ooh, sorry, Cutter. Should have seen him coming.
Hi, Captain.
Oh, you lowborn bastard!
Let us get some booty.
Nah,
Only the choicest meat for my
probably
captain.
like this.
I'll follow instructions as long as you give them real slow, like.
Okay, let's end the turn. But I have
we
stuff
can
to
win
do. I
after
cannot be
all.
fighting bootlickers all day.
Ooh, you look a bit piggy.
I'm already there.
Why do you look so befuddled, Mr. Wilkes? We won.
Exactly.
We're pirates, Captain. We should be digging up treasure, not burying it. Maybe we can at least draw a map.
That would be a good idea.
Draw if you want. I've had enough.
Oh, I guess they never intended to get it back. So, if you kill a lot of enemies, you get a lot of experience, plus the region XP, which is more or less the same, plus the bonus. So that's if you kill a lot of enemies during a raid, you get a lot more at the ending. Also, if you collect a lot of rare modules and interesting things and plunder chests, you'll get more blueprints. And if you get gold and items for your characters, you get more glass. So everything is converted at the end.
Blackbone's treasury was only the start. We must expand our reach to every corner of the map. Wherever Blackbone's been, we'll raise our flag and burn his empire to ashes.
I have a tip that may interest you. Blackbone would not have become so prosperous without his precious Royal Vitrine Company. Their ships sail swiftly and far, striking without warning. The secret of their success is due to the construction of a curious lighthouse they call the Great Lantern.
So if we burn down this great lantern, we'll ignite chaos in their ranks?
Ah, you're wasting time. We should free the sea monsters that are still in Blackbone's captivity.
There's the damn voice in my head again. I can't.
You're in things, eh? Bound to happen
Yeah.
if you stand too near the cannons. The ringing goes away, but we can get old Sawbones up here. He'll recommend peppermint, purging, trephinning to release evil spirits, though I don't suppose that's the issue.
That sounds horrible.
Never.
Yeah, that was horrible. So what do we do with the stuff we already got? As you can see, that was a huge bonus because 4 HP is enough to kill most enemies. To get more Abyssal Ether, you need to go to the shrines, but I'm not sure if it's worth just going there for a little bit of Ether. You get free. Well, I know. I think it's worth it if I think about it better because you have free, so that means you can use the ability once. But if you go to the shrine, you get another free, which means you have 6, which means you can use the Kraken Tentacles 3 times. Yeah, that might be worth it. 5 damage doesn't seem like it's really worth it. And they also inflict stun later. The mortar is great, but it's a big waste because you're not going to be firing it until the last round, so I don't see the point of some of the later stuff. The only thing that is worth getting here is the glass cannon. So that's what we'll change over here. Cannon breaker, because so many times I didn't have anything to do. Yeah, so now this is great. It's very easy to break it and then you have to repair it because it only has 1 HP, but it does 2 to 4 damage. This is 0 to 4 and this is 1 to 3. And they can all target everything from the first round, so nothing is wasted. Amazing. So I guess that's the beginning. Now we'll have a much easier time playing the game. I'll never use this, so I don't see the point of unlocking it. Because anything that makes movement slower will be a horrible place to have. I mean, the last part of the map, which is the fort battle and the extortion battles, are also there. Anything on land needs a lot of movement, so never anything that... I don't understand what the point of this is. Reducing max HP for mates... And it's questionable that you would need something like that. Grapples, movement and HP, that's amazing. Here. I haven't seen the musketeer yet, so... Oh. There. Well... Why is the musketeer a lady? Wait, so we have Snoring Ron, we have Pit the Plank. Whatever, developers and their politics, right? Cutthroat probably is wasted, Sharpshooter is probably better. Aim. It does 4 damage, but you only shoot in the next round, which is not so bad. I guess you can only get the musketeers in the
Gracias, Capitan.
after you finish the first story mission, which is a bit annoying.
My guns are yours to command.
Wow, Rattlebones didn't go down even once. So I guess that really helped. I don't want to go beyond this. I guess I can give him the mobility or the extra damage. Yeah, that's not really worth it, but I'll do that. Never mind, they're going to start at level 2. All enemies in straight line, but it's only 1 point of damage, so it's not really worth it. I mean, those other guys can do a lot more damage. I guess the sharpshooters are only worth it to snipe important targets after you level them up, which is a fair trade, I guess. That's just more damage. This does end the turn, so it might be a little better to invest in it. Movement and... No, I think they need the movement. Bouncer and River are also not very good combinations because Bouncer is disarming and that ends the turn. But this doesn't end the turn. And I guess this will just make him take continuous damage. Not so bad because he can heal a lot with that. Yeah, that's a wasted point. Not too bad I cannot reroll them right now. I think that's it. Yeah, that was a good introduction to the game with tips on how to do things in the beginning and the end. Also don't want to recruit much more crew members. Bruiser. Well, the bruiser can stun. Stun and push and damage. That's 1 damage bonus. Wait, that could work. And sturdy will make it a walking tank. Okay, strong Ron. You've convinced me.
Your crew is legend. May the wind be at our backs.
You convinced me, I guess. But he has 2 attacks that will end the turn, but the bonuses for this one will cannot be better. What about little Johnny? Well, he was happy. And I think it's finally time to get this one because they're just so injured. I think they heal 3 wounds per raid. Takes high. I guess that's the danger level. Anyway, I'll have to play a lot more off camera because it seems like you have to play about 30 minutes to 1 hour to prepare for the story missions. Bye bye.